today we're going to talk a little bit about Super League Triathlon and the Arena Games, which is going to be hosted this weekend. And I've had a little bit of experience with Super League before, so feel partially qualified to talk about it and also just give a little bit of my opinion on who may or may not be winning this weekend. But before that, check out our group ride where it was stunning weather in Wales this week and we managed to get out over some decent riding, decent hills, and held up a little bit by Fred, but you know, good nonetheless.
We're having to go back up Caerphilly Mountain because Freddie dropped his arm warmers and they're expensive.
Yes. Have you got them? Yeah. Mission retrieved. Woo!
We literally had to go the whole way up pretty much. He lost them at the top.
Yeah. Classic Freddie went maneuver that.
Outrageous.
Donut.
What we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me. Be free. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free. Let's go.
So I just got back from the ride and it smells of cake, like in the whole flat. So Izzy's been busy, she's out at the moment, but I don't know what's underneath here. But looks pretty good to me.
So with the minimal amount of racing that's happening at the moment, it's really good that we can have a little bit of triathlon to watch on TV. And Super League have been fantastic for providing this in the past and now. And they always seem to find ways around actually being able to provide that spectacle, the kind of marketing and stuff that we're kind of missing in triathlon. So like when I was part of Super League Triathlon in 2019, I think it was now, there was a massive marketing push in Jersey and I was able to get to be part of that because of being a Guernsey athlete and the rivalry between Jersey and Guernsey and Ollie and I. So that was great. It was great to see behind the scenes and how much they push the marketing within the whole agenda. And it's just been great for the sport because the more it can get out there, the more it can be provided to people, the more investment that there is within the sport. So I'm all for Super League, I'm all for the Super League Triathlon Arena Games and anything that can be doing to put on an event for people to get into and enjoy. Last time we saw Rotterdam hosting the games and it was good. Like, it was a little bit kind of, we weren't sure what to expect because it was an indoor turbo Zwift e-sport sort of setup on treadmills and turbo trainers, and it's not really been done before properly like that. So to have that done for the first time by Super League was great, and it's just setting the precedent for what could come in the future should something like this happen again. There are opportunities that aren't just going to races and having to travel around the world. This time it's being hosted in London, so British based, and there's a fair few British athletes involved. I know Johnny Brownlee, Alex Yee and Georgia Taylor-Brown are all taking part amongst many other British athletes. Obviously it's in London, so there's more opportunity for people to be able to get there, especially from Britain. There are also a few other protagonists, Justus Nieschlag, who managed to win it last time in Rotterdam, and obviously a few others. So cutting it relatively short, who do I think is going to win? Justus Nieschlag is a pretty good bet. He won last time. He's pretty good at this sort of format. Obviously does a fair amount of training in this sort of format, so he's my shoe-in for the men. And for the women, it's got to be Lucy Charles-Barclay. She's well familiar with the Zwift Pro Racing setup, the e-sports and treadmill running. So she's done it for a very long time. She's a pretty strong athlete, very quick in the water. So yeah, I mean, you can't look past people like Georgia Taylor-Brown, who's current world champion, and Sophie Caldwell, who's also quite a power-based athlete, so could be good at this short format. Got quite a lot of middle to long course athletes such as Adam Bowden, you've got Tim Don and you've got George Goodwin, all of which could mix it up. So it would be quite interesting to just see how they fare on this sort of format, because I imagine that they do quite a lot of turbo training, quite a lot of this kind of format of stuff. It's just, is it short enough? Is it too short for them to be able to really utilise their skills on those pieces of equipment? So yeah, final words from me. If I was to have one pick from each, it would be Justus Nieschlag and Lucy Charles-Barclay. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the montage and a little bit about Super League Triathlon and my experience. I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.